most cruel sights you have ever seen cannot match the shock of this motion picture experience.
Scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs.
From the depths of this unholy tomb,
terror.
Hide if you can.
Together, the pair everyone is talking about.
Welcome to Terrible Delights.
Hey, everyone. Hey.
Wow, you're
you're
dynamiting your way in. Hey.
It's the last episode of the first season.
So what's happening?
Or as Scott said last time, the end of the series.
End of the series.
This is it.
Yeah, end of the series until we start up again.
But we mean that in the terms of like a British sitcom terminology, because they have series over there instead of seasons. But it's our last episode of season 1. We are ending on what I feel is a whopper or a doozy of a movie to pick.
Going out on a strong one.
Going out with a bang, multiple explosive bangs in this one. Yeah. It was a mutual choice. I forget how we came up with agreeing to it. We were both enthusiastic, and I think you said, why don't we just save that for the finale? And I was like,
I think
oh, yeah.
One of us sent the other one something in like text about it like 4 months ago, and we both agreed that we each wanted to choose it. So I was like, all right. Why don't we make that a mutual, and it'll end the season at episode 25, which is where we wanted to be. So.
And here we are.
25 episodes. That's crazy.
It is. Going again, we never used to do weekly stuff, so
yeah,
this would have been like 3 years.
That's fair. But still, if you're listening and have listened to our past episodes, thank you. And it's been fun for sure.
We appreciate it. It's been an eye-opening experience getting to see like all kinds of different movies that I maybe otherwise wouldn't have seen.
Yeah, I mean, some were my eyes, but some were good.
Yeah.
There were some that certainly I thought I had seen maybe and hadn't, or underappreciated and really liked, and then others didn't hold up, and that's fine too.
As for me, I'd only seen one movie out of the 25 the first season.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a wiser man now.
Yeah, including tonight's feature attraction.
Which the title of it's got 2 titles. The original was, I believe, was it the Super Inframan, and I think when it was Americanized with an overdub, it was just Inframan.
Who dares to battle the deadliest creatures of the universe? Watch out, because nothing can stop Inframan. He's 6 million years beyond bionics, beyond the time barrier, beyond your wildest imagination. The ultimate adventure with the ultimate superhero. An explosion of excitement with Inframan.
Is that right, or is it the other way around? I'm challenging you. I really don't know.
Well, actually, it might be the other way around. Inframan, and then also titled the Super Inframan.
Yeah, and it's like Chinese Superman.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was wrong immediately.
Well,
sorry. The poster on Wikipedia blatantly uses the Superman logo, which is nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything else about that poster is amazing, as we're going to talk about.
It's fucking fantastic. It actually looks a lot like our poster.
Yeah. Just a montage of awesomeness. I might try to sneak in one of those skeleton warriors.
Yeah.
Hours.
I was actually going to say you should redesign it a little bit for
season 2.
But while we're on the topic, we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway.
Oh yes.
So if you're interested in our design, the one that Bill made, which is excellent,
thanks.
There are shirts for it that come out very nicely. If you would like a free shirt, the first person to put a like a party sign emoji, let's say, on the Instagram post for this episode,
or
I will contact you and send you a shirt. Or per Bill's rules, you can also say the word fart.
Yes.
So yes, but yeah, just put a party emoji of the word fart, and I will get you a free shirt.
Yay!
Woo!
Fun. It has to be.
They actually come out pretty cool. Like they're neat shirts, whether you like us or not.
Yeah, you can appreciate all of the poster art collage stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And you also would advertise for us. Thanks.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have it directly sent to you. It's not gonna come through my dirty little hands, so don't even worry about it. It'll go right to you for the factory.
Scott's not gonna drop it off in person.
I'm not gonna wear it like a couple days, put my stank on it.
You're gonna show up wearing it and take it off and throw it in their face.
Yeah, you win.
Shirt. Yeah.
Congratulations.
You did it.
Yeah.
All right, so I have. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the IMDb.
Well, I have a question first. Did you watch the dubbed version or the subtitle version?
I watched with subtitles. Was there a dubbed version?
There is a dubbed version.
What'd you watch?
A dubbed version exists. I watched subbed.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I watched a dubbed version.
Oh no, I watched what you had on your Plex.
Okay.
Which looks
it makes a difference, right? Because it's Demon Princess Elzebub, as opposed to Princess Dragon Mom,
which is still awesome.
They're both awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably not even Elzebub. It should be like Eelzebub, right? Because it's clearly a takeoff on Beelzebub.
Yeah, like Beatrice Eelzebub, maybe.
Yeah, but I do think that Princess Dragon Mom makes far less sense, which means it's funnier. But it's okay.
But speaking of that, that's the at least IMDb. It's Princess Dragon Mom and her mutant army have arisen, and only Inframan can stop them.
Yeah,
it's this. Yeah, there's the plot is very straightforward in this. That is accurate to the description of the movie.
Yeah.
Everything about this movie to me looks awesome. Like the Shaw Brothers, like dipped deep into their pockets and like there's everything colorful, wacky, outrageous. Yeah, all awesome. Like this was like a hotel, like a modern hotel I would stay at. Like imagine the rooms based on this movie. Be awesome.
I love too that Lima or Inframan, I think the main dude, who was in The Killer with Chow Yun-fat many years later.
He was.
Yeah, plays a detective.
And I think one of the other silver policemen was one of the Bruce Lees with Ellie.
Oh yeah, yep, you're correct.
Yeah,
yep.
So maybe he was happy to do this to get a break from exploiting Bruce Lee's memory.
It's interesting because Danny Lee, he did a bunch of things, but he also directed things. He directed a great movie for 1992 called Dr. Lamb. You ever heard of it?
Okay, no.
So it's a Hong Kong. It's like a horror movie, but it's based on a true crime case.
Okay.
So it's a horror movie about like a serial killer, but like based on a real dude.
Oh.
A Hong Kong serial killer.
Right.
Whose first name was Lamb, Lam. And this is Dr. Lamb, like the animal. But it's really good. And Danny Lee directed it. Like he directed it and produced it and acted in it. So dude's done some stuff.
Yeah, I took a quick look. He looks like a solid resume. I forget if it was last time or a recent one. I was trying to remember one of the Bruceploitation movies, and it's on this particular Bruce Lee LE. He did it. It was Enter the Game of Death.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's not for anyone else, but really for me, because I don't think you probably don't care or remembered me talking about it from a previous episode, but I just had to complete that thought. So I've done it.
He did a bunch. I mean, he did a bunch with Bruce. Like if you look at there's like a ton. Return of Bruce and My Name Called Bruce.
My Name Called Bruce. Re-Enter the Dragon. Bruce the Superhero. Treasure of Bruce Lee.
Fists of Vengeance. The Clones of Bruce Lee.
Yeah. Is that all three of them?
Yeah, it's Dragon Lee, Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee. Yeah, they called it the Mount Rushmore of Bruceploitation films.
Hey, maybe that's going to be a future.
1980s fits right in.
That's right.
All right, so let's get the plot of this baby.
Well, things happen very quickly and abruptly in this movie. And I don't know if that was the way it was supposed to be edited, or they just like screw it, because it starts off with like a like a school van full of kids driving along. Giant dragon belly flops in the road, disappears, and causes like a landslide.
Yeah.
The kids get out safely. The driver doesn't get out. His van goes over the edge, and then suddenly a city's on fire. And,
yeah, it's accurate. Yeah.
and then the professor is being brought to. Did they actually name the place that he goes to?
I think it's just like
science headquarters. It's just science
headquarters.
Which,
I like that he's like a celebrity though.
Oh yeah, he was. I'm like, this is the president when I first saw him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. But also, I was like, that wig is quite something. His hair changes throughout the movie, as I'm sure you may have noticed.
Yes, it does.
Yes, that's not his real hair.
I love the set though, the science headquarters set. Oh, it's like
the outside's clearly an actual like satellite station, but the inside is glorious. Everything.
I love that everyone drives a motorcycle.
Yes, that's great. And what are they? Okay, this is a science headquarters, but these are
scientists,
officers of some sort.
Yeah, it seemed to be, but again, they all know kung fu, so they're like
they do,
kung fu scientists,
and they're all armed.
And
they all have very shiny silver suits with some blue trim.
Oh, they're all
I didn't
super
notice.
handsome.
What's it say?
They're all super handsome.
Oh yes, I didn't notice, but I guess IMDb notes that a lot of the crotches ripped on those pants of theirs when they were fighting.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I didn't either, but I will watch this again at some point.
I'll have to go back and just gaze at the crotches during the fight.
Yes, you could be pausing. Like, your TV, like your children walk in. What are you doing? I'm looking for the crotch rips.
Just shut up! I'm looking at crotches. I need silence.
Yeah. Ooh, no underwear.
Oh, it's a good one there.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's a nice rip.
So he gets brought in. He's being questioned about. Like, apparently, there's just disasters happening all over the world.
Yeah.
Which is why we saw a city on fire for a few seconds. That is explained. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I like they have a shot of the interior. There's guys pressing buttons, turning knobs. The professor walks in his satin lab coat.
Yeah,
which made me think of Night Beast
a little bit
for a moment. Except everyone's wearing Night Beast duds in this one.
I love all the sets in this movie so much.
Oh, they're all perfect.
They're all perfect. And this one has the 1970s flashing lights, to indicate movement. All on the wall, having like symbols, I guess. I don't even know what they're supposed to mean, if anything.
Nothing.
And you have that constant science fiction sounds in the background.
Kind of like Star Trek used to be.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And there's like knobs and buttons, and like the main like desk in the middle, like circular, rotated.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, it's so good. I wanted to I wish I could be there just like touching stuff.
Yeah, it's a great set. I mean, we're gonna get to the best part of the set, which is the her cave entrance. But it's my favorite part of the set. But this one's still pretty awesome. It's sterile looking, but still awesome.
Yeah, it's like that's had like still like the 70s like futuristic 70s vision too.
And I didn't even understand what's happening here. So he wants to see Dragon Mountain.
That's where like, earthquake activity is happening. I think.
But to do that, they have a little TV screen and they have to count down to satellites. I didn't really understand. Like they're aiming satellites at it to get the picture, but he counts down from 10 and then there's the picture.
This is science headquarters. They know what they're doing. All right.
So they see the dragon, the mountain, and it immediately starts to crumble.
Yeah. Revealing.
You see like a dragon head, right?
I was hopeful it was some giant beast, but it was an entrance to a cave.
Yeah,
but its eyes still opened up.
Yes,
which is nice.
And then you got a lady on screen.
Yeah, who's I read somewhere she's supposed to be 10 million years old.
Yes,
10 million.
She was like dormant for like 10 years.
10 years or 10 million years?
10 million years. Sorry.
Yeah, 10 years.
Now, just a heads up, we may see her again. She's in Oily Maniac.
Oh, and you've hinted that you may choose that.
Exactly. Next season. So,
Pressure's on.
yeah. So we might be seeing her again. That's all I'm saying.
Anyone listening, harass Scott into choosing it.
If you really enjoyed Terry Lou as Princess Dragon Mom or Elzebub. Yep. But I love the dialogue in this movie. I know some of it's translation, but I believe that it's also this ridiculous. It's the, you know, like, greetings to you, Earthlings. I now own the Earth. You'll be my slave. Surrender. I'll destroy all humans.
Why beat around the bush?
I love it. I love it so
much. She's the one causing all the mayhem.
Yeah.
So I have
I love her outfit.
Oh, her
outfit's fucking amazing.
She had like the witch hands with the long fingers.
There's the one that has the eyeball hands too.
Well, but I noticed later on that Azelbub also had the same hands without the eyes.
Yeah.
But
she has that crazy horned helmet on. And
everything's
long blonde hair for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a great outfit.
Just bleached over 10 million years. The color ran out of it.
Yeah. She's still wearing makeup. As you would.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta look your best. Well, if she can take the form of like a weird dragon, I'm sure she can make her appearance as pleasant as she wants.
And she's claiming responsibility for all the damage, right? That's going on. And she's going to send out her minions.
That's more where that came from.
Yeah, so she picks two of them to show off first.
Hang on a second. Before she even does that, we get the whole lineup because we're in her lair, and we'll get to mention the skeleton ghosts.
They're fucking awesome.
They are. I want that. I want to, like, if I could be there for Halloween, I would be there for Halloween.
There's got to be some existing ones, right? They didn't destroy all those costumes.
No, and if anything, you can get like a motorcycle helmet. You can make it if you're savvy enough.
The black on white, and then they have the helmets with the horns on them, and they're all holding spears
that explode if you throw them. Oh,
it's fucking awesome!
Great. And then Witch Eye is the second in command, but she has the eyeballs on her hands.
Yeah.
And like
she's called She Demon in the dub.
I think I like Witch Eye better. She Demon's okay.
I agree.
Yeah. But then we have the lineup, because she calls out her ice monsters, and they'll like break out of what I think is supposed to be ice.
Yeah. Did you get a Sid Marty Krofft vibe on these things?
I did, yes, especially with the plant monster.
Yeah.
But
definitely something that would be like on Land of the Lost or something.
Yeah. I think they all have ADHD as well, because they can't stop moving.
Yeah.
If you notice, in the background, they're just like Oompa Loompa, kind of like lightly Oompa Loomping in the background.
I like the plant monster that's like, it's like connected to itself. Like it has it's like disturbing. It has like vines that just connect to itself.
Yeah, it's all very creative and awesome, but just weird. I'm looking at Wikipedia. So plant monster was one of them.
Yeah.
We have fire dragon, which I
didn't see fire dragon a ton.
He's at the end.
Yeah, you see plant monster and spider monster the most.
Plant monster is in which other one?
Spider monster.
The spider monster. We also get a lot of mutant drill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mutant drill.
Mutant drill. I love him so much.
Like every time he tries to hit something, it's just if he hits like rocks, it just explosions every time.
What was that show? There was a show on TV. It was a kid show, but like adults were really into it for a few years. It had like a DJ dude, but it had like, these kinds of puppet creature things.
Was it live action?
Yeah, it was like a hipster popularity show.
How long ago?
probably like 15 years ago.
But it was
Yo Gabba Gabba
Yo Gabba Gabba, yes.
has that vibe.
Yeah,
Like
I could
some of
see
the
that.
monsters, right?
Yeah,
Like just that kind of wacky, like terrible costumes. Clearly a man in a costume,
still,
but
I think
they're so fun looking. It doesn't
pretty
matter.
awesome looking.
Oh yeah,
I was in it first too. Then you have the Iron Arm monsters. I was kind of disappointed they were held off till the end.
yeah. No, they're not that exciting.
And they were tough,
Yeah.
but then long haired monster who got like the least amount of screen time.
Yeah,
they were like the wild card, the loose cannon.
Well, so the mutant drill one you do see quite a bit, and that's the one.
Yeah, they're the lieutenant.
You see the drill in close up a lot, but Spider Monster is my favorite because the Spider Monster, you'll see 2 seconds, you'll see a close up of its mouth,
Yeah,
and then it'll shoot like an explosion out, and all of a sudden you're in a web.
yeah,
like a web bomb.
Yeah, it's great.
And it can grow to monstrous sizes.
It can, and also laughs constantly.
It
does not stop laughing.
No, it really doesn't.
I mean, they all have like sounds of some kind of like, if it's not laughter, it's just like
They all sound, and that sound gets looped.
Yeah,
Throughout the entire battle. And Bill has left the show at this time. Oh, Bill, where'd you go?
Did you lose connection?
No, you didn't.
Me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, just you.
Here I am. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, you're fine.
All right. But no, they had the whole like lineup of them, which is great to have them all side by side.
Yeah.
And that's when she picks.
Introduction.
Yeah. And she chooses Mutant Drill and Plant Monster to go to Stein's headquarters.
Yeah.
Take care of business.
I like, by the way, that she calls out the fact that she's sending them out separate. That's the plan, is to send them all separately. As opposed to, conquering.
Yes, let's send everyone at once, and because
we're going to do little regional battles.
I guess so, yeah. But it's not explained how the city, how it's on fire. Like, what did her like as a dragon belly flopping on a road and then vanishing cause the city to? That's a big
how
fire.
Is taking down this one Chinese laboratory going to take over the world?
Because I think she says it's the main one. I think that's really her explanation.
in the world.
I guess so. It's all very strange. And also, this is what they one of the many times they use a special effect where someone's transported from one place to another, and everything literally freezes while the person or creature appears.
Yeah,
I didn't notice it at first, and I noticed at one point Witch Eye does something, and she's like just a freeze frame of her, while the person comes in. Like, oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, and so I think at the same time we have old what's his nuts here.
Inframan.
Lima. Was it Rema?
Lima.
Yeah. But I think in the subtitles, it's like Rayma.
I think it is Rayma. Yeah, you're right.
That's what everyone keeps. Even like the mutant creatures when they first meet him for battle are calling him by his name somehow.
Yeah.
Because at first he and someone else are helping rescue. And he like grabs a kid and like Ford flips out of a building with a kid like in the middle of a fire, gets him out of there.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to headquarters. And I mean the professor he had a meeting saying, "Oh, this is happening. We got to do the blah blah protocol and bring an Inframan." And they're like, "Okay, you're in charge. Go for it. No questions asked." I think it's funny too that they had this meeting with like serious people in like suits, and there were still a couple of like silver policemen in the mix.
Sure, why not?
They couldn't put their suits on for this. Even the professor got out of his silky lab coat and put his suit coat back on for the scene.
Maybe underneath they're wearing nothing at all.
He had his nicest wig.
Yeah.
So he has, we'll say Lay Moved for, because that's what Wikipedia says. He's like, do you want to? You can do this if you want. He knows what he's talking about. It's like, oh, it's Inframan.
Well, he brings him into. The main dude brings him into like a room and powers it on, and on the wall or on a screen is the diagram for Inframan.
The schematics,
and that's what he's just like. He's like, I know what this is. This is Inframan. Like
Yeah.
and then he doesn't say that. He's like, I'll do it. And I really hope the guy would be like, that is not why I asked you in here.
Yeah. He's like, I was actually going to ask you to make me the professor into Inframan,
You're right.
but
like something.
Yeah, I guess you could do it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you sure it's gonna hurt a lot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, do you want some time to think about it? Nope.
Seems like a arduous process.
And it doesn't seem like it hurt a lot.
The only time it hurt is when mainly Plant Monster, he's doing a good job of infiltrating the science headquarters to the point of cutting off power.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny that somehow the power, whatever the power source is, has been like damaged. But all it takes is lifting this floor cover and flipping this one switch. Power's back on. That's all it takes.
Yeah. He blew the fuse.
Yeah, but this happened while Inframan's in the process of being made, so he only has 1 minute to get it fixed, or he's gonna die, and then we won't have Inframan.
Right. Can we just talk about this whole thing? First off, he gives him a shot as he's in like this clear covering.
Yeah, just with a towel over his waist.
Yeah, so that you can see this dude. And as the process goes on, it's just superimposed like cartoon drawings of Inframan
like his head, his arms, his legs. Interesting.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly just took a freeze frame and like drew over it, so it fit pretty nice.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say, when I was saying it was arduous, it looks like he was like putting like piece by piece like little things on his arms and legs and like delicately screwing them in. I just assumed it was like give him a shot, flip a switch like Frankenstein inside, and boom, it would be.
You would think, yeah.
I mean, it does eventually happen though. When they get the power back on, you just suddenly like where'd the suit come from and the mask? Those just appear out of nowhere.
Why is he just this all the time now? No.
Yeah, exactly. Why does he choose to be in his human form?
Like all the time until things go wrong, and then he's like, yeah, shit, click. Inframan.
No, not even. That's a note I had for later, but I'll say it now, especially during the climactic fight scene.
He flips into it.
No, he doesn't. He waits he fights as himself, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can do that, I guess."
Then he does like a little flip, becomes Inframan.
Every time,
does little flips.
I think every time it looked like it was like it made me think it was like a TV show. He does it. He does the hand thing, and it's like special effects on his body, and then like it's 3 like different shots of him backflipping, then like Superman flying when he's clearly laying on a sky-colored table, and then like another backflip, and then he's there. Ta-da!
I loved it so
Which is
much.
funny because he does that at one point when he has to like get dynamite out of a room, but he does the whole lengthy process of changing first.
Yeah,
and he has the awesome music playing every time too.
Here's the quote though from the professor. The professor is warning him, like, "Hey, there's problems. We will wire your arms and legs with powerful transistors of death rays. You'll be powered by a tiny nuclear reactor. Unfortunately, the operation will be very painful and you may die."
All right.
But then once it's done, you are now filled with power and energy, and for you, nothing will be an impossibility. You can even see and hear through walls.
Yeah. You mentioned that he's impervious to it. Like he's fine with like fire, water, and thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yep. And then this is where my quote of the night comes in, where he goes, "There are other weapons I haven't given you yet. For success, it's essential you have thunderball fists." He's like, "I can have such a thing?" And the professor doesn't say, like, yeah, he goes, "That's right, thunderball fists." Like, it was like, yeah, I heard you. I wasn't questioning.
Yeah. He's like, "You're supposed to be amazed that I said thunderball fists." So eventually, he comes in and he's able to thwart eventually Plant Monster.
Yeah.
He beats him in the woods somewhere. I have to say, excuse me, I'm getting choked up, that all these guys who were in these rubber monster suits still were fighting very well and like getting some moves considering the limitations I'm sure they had. I didn't see eye holes in some of those costumes.
Yeah.
Even like the Inframan one looks kind of stiff.
Yeah, it looks I think it's just plastic. It looks like just rigid plastic.
Plastic and rubber, yeah. So does he how does he kill plant monster? Does he just beat him to death? He does something to him. I can't remember.
Just beats him to death. Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much.
All
I
right.
don't recall anything too special about Plant Monster's death.
Yeah, he seemed like he was like the most difficult because of his giant vines and stuff. I mean,
He could have been. I mean,
if Inframan hadn't come along, he would have destroyed. I mean, and what was Mutant Drill doing the whole time?
yeah, well, they split up, you know? Like, you gotta stop splitting up, man.
But Plant Monster was doing all the hard work.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I think Mutant Drill he kidnaps Zhu Ming. And he's brought back, and he's has his brain washed by Witch Eye, of course, and he's made to serve Beelzebub.
Yeah.
I want to call it was it Demon Mom?
Oh, in the dub, it's Princess Dragon Mom, yeah.
Dragon Mom, okay.
Or Demon Princess Elzebub.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll forget those things. But yeah, so it's funny because his part he was driving his government issued Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah,
dirt bike. And it gets attacked and he's kidnapped by Mutant Drill and his men. And so everyone thinks at first that they're like, where is he? Like they think he's missing by nefarious means, and he just walks back in, not himself, like dark circles under his eyes. Oh, I got lost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you lie down?
No. Do you have any blueprints?
Yeah. Yeah. I think with all these like powerful creatures at your command, you go with someone sneaking in and taking pictures on a tiny spy camera.
Yeah.
It's weird. I guess it makes sense because
you don't mean this 10 million-year-old demon knows about spy cameras.
Maybe I should have plenty of time to read up on it, I guess. So yeah, he gets in there. I like how he does. He has like you can shoot green beams from his eyes, which does something to the guard's face. I don't know what it was.
I think the guard just screams.
Yeah. Oh.
He'd like fine. Then his eyes go green. And the guy's
Or if he's just like hut 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 on his face, trying to put his face out. Ooh, spicy.
Smart.
Yeah. But he gets it. It's like a classic safe. It's like no fancy future technology here.
Yeah.
But it's not like a safe. It opens like a garage door for some reason, even though it's a combo lock.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't figure that out either.
Yeah. But all kinds of blueprints, and he finds what he needs. I think that they're really focusing on was that the solar ray?
Yeah, I mean, she seems super excited when she sees it. She's like, "Oh, zoom in!"
Yeah,
and then they zoom in, and she's like, "Oh,
yeah!"
Oh, it's the it's a particular ray. What is it?
I thought it was called the solar ray because it needs
the solar
sun.
Ray. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But like not everything else. I mean, we can go through his powers. If you want to go through his powers.
Yeah, are you looking at Wikipedia also?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great breakdown.
Oh, it is. Yep. Clearly, change Inframan, which causes him to change.
Yeah, but he has erupting bullets, right?
Yes.
Which is missiles that he throws like darts.
Stored on the ribs.
Yeah, he has solar armor, which is pretty cool.
Then the guided kit, but I think he called it something else. Like I called it like missile kick or a kill kick in the movie.
It comes in later in the movie.
He makes.
I almost said later in the game because this is like a game.
It is, yes.
And then he has capacity transmission, which is the power source in case there's no sun.
Oh yeah.
And then flashing thunder fists, or thunder fists, or thunderball fist.
Thunderball fist is the best one.
And then there's like attachments that he gets, and they shoot off his fists and come back.
I like how he can actually just shoot his hands off and they come back.
Yeah, and then there's like deadly light blades.
Those
that come out of the flashing thunder fists.
Yes, those are nice.
And the thunder and lightning aura.
Did we actually see that?
The thunder and lightning aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. I'll take your word. I don't remember.
And then he can also grow really huge, although he only does it once.
Yeah, he should have just done that from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like,
short movie.
Just like forgetting that he can turn into Inframan. He forgot that he could become massive.
say go Inframan, grow really big, and then just stomp the castle, the mountain.
Excuse me, change Inframan.
Change. Yeah, sorry. Excuse,
Get it right.
excuse me.
Yeah. Won't work.
So she thinks that she has his weakness now to take down Inframan. But that doesn't really make any sense. And then there's a huge fight scene now that's going to come up involving a bunch of the motorcycle dudes.
Yeah,
and then the skeletons.
Led by Spider Monster.
Led by Spider Monster.
Your boy, Spider Monster.
He's awesome. Spider Monster is my favorite by far.
Laughing. You're very happy.
So ridiculous.
He gets the best death, I think, too.
Oh, it's a great death. But I just love that you see like an explosion, and the next thing you know, you're covered in a big web.
Like you're trapped in there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Very weird.
It's so strange.
Yeah. Can he shoot fire too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, I don't think it's fire. I think it's like a poison. Like
okay.
Because he's a spider,
like,
you know?
Like acidy or something, or
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Something harsh.
Exactly.
But it was a big fight scene. It's the skeleton ghosts are I think they're noted somewhere as like stock henchmen or rank and file henchmen. They're rather useless.
They're kung fu. They attack one at a time. You know,
they are kung fu. Yes,
I'll tell you, it's kind of madness though. Some of these fight scenes, there's so many people, involved, and there's so much like fighting sounds. It just becomes like overwhelming. Like there's so much going on. It's just like my head
anxiety attacks.
Yeah, it's very stressful.
Yep. I tried watching Inframan and I ran out of my house screaming.
but for some reason, I don't know why it holds off, but the spider just is like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna get really big then.
Yeah, you get like a little like a kaiju style fight for a second.
And it gets really big, and so Inframan's like, well, fuck, I can do that too. So Inframan gets really big too.
What I liked about this part too, when they're fighting, the way Inframan wins is he literally just tosses him ragdoll into a power station.
I like that the Beastie Boys Intergalactic started playing right about now.
Oh, yeah. It should have, yeah. But But what's funny is it doesn't kill Spider Monster. Just he's shrunk back down, and he's trying to scamper away, and he just gets stepped on, and just a bunch of green goo comes out of him.
Yeah, Inframan just stomps on him.
That was nice. That's the best death in the movie, I think.
That's the death of the Spider Monster. Yeah, there's only one of each, so.
No, there's 2 iron armor monsters.
Oh yeah.
Get the twins.
The twins.
But then, like, right afterwards is when long-haired monster. He's in the mix too. This was a shorter fight. I was hoping for more long-haired monster because I thought he was the most interesting looking of the bunch, and I think he had it. And then later at the end of the movie, the princess had it. Like sometimes when they would jump, it was like a slide whistle sound effect for some reason.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't. This is the one that shoots lasers too, right?
Yeah, you had like laser horns and like
yellow beams.
Yeah, but it was like a red legs and like a pile of rags with red legs. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. But he gets pretty soundly defeated and pretty quick. He gets Inframan into the water and he's like shooting, causing explosions, but Inframan gets out of it and
gets him from like a tree at one point.
Yeah, but it makes pretty short work.
Yeah.
That's okay. The boss isn't too worried yet, even though she's lost some of her big mutants. She's lost
half of her ice monsters.
Yeah. And at some point, I don't know if it was when it happens, but Mutant Drill and the now hypnotized or brainwashed Zooming go they tunnel under science headquarters. They're gonna try to blow it up with dynamite.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wasn't sure at first. There was May May and then 2 other kids. I guess they were all the professor's kids.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice?
I guess. Well, I knew the daughter. I didn't know there was a bunch of the.
Maybe it was grandkids then. No, because it's okay. Looking at Wikipedia, Mei Mei is the professor's daughter, and then Xiao Hu is Mei Mei's younger brother, and Lin Lin is Mei Mei's little sister. So they're all the professor has. He must be a widower. Where's the wife?
Or the wife's just home. Yeah.
it's at home ignoring all the bullshit that's happening. Yeah, science stuff.
You want him to be a scientist.
Yeah, but they're all playing around science headquarters while crazy things are happening, unsupervised. And they find what they think is a cave, and so the little brother goes in, and he finds that that mutant drill and Zhu Ming have broken in. They're going to plant some dynamite.
Yeah.
So he gets caught, and then Mei Mei goes in, and she gets caught. And instead of killing them, they again mutant drill. I'm assuming he's millions of years old. Has the foresight to tie them up and gag them and leave them with the dynamite.
Yeah.
You know what dynamite is?
Mutant drill is my favorite because he does like he's kind of like think of like a Yo Gabba Gabba puppet, but if it was acting in like an old timey movie, like a silent movie, so it has to overact.
Yeah. And
like lots of like waving of hands when it gets excited and stuff.
That's where the ADHD comes in, I think.
Yeah.
But he also he he struts his stuff too. He's a tough guy.
Yeah.
So he also, did you see? I think it was Conan the Destroyer. Have you seen it before?
Not for a long time.
I don't know if you recall towards the end of that when they're trying to bring back some kind of god or something, and they like put a horn on it while it's changing. Conan's like fighting it, and it's like it looks all weird and like gooey, and it reminded me of like kind of like that a little bit too.
Like a goofier.
Yeah, much goofier, kind of cooler because he had a drill hand.
Yeah,
but it's beside the point. That's where my mind went for that. Yours went to Yo Gabba Gabba, and mine went to a Conan Destroyer.
Well, mine went to Krofft Superstars first.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
But so they somehow
so they get the daughter, right?
Well, no, not quite yet. Rayma, he comes in and he saves him in the nick of time. He changes into Inframan.
Yeah.
Right before the dynamite goes off, and he's able to get it out of there. So that, that was thwarted. And I think it's coming up soon that they're going to kidnap the daughter now, Mei Mei.
Yeah.
And it's I think it's around here. And so we wanted to talk about, I think it was the professor's office. Another nice interior.
Mm-hmm.
It was like half cave, very loungy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a nice place, like his desk to do his work, and
nice.
It was nice. He probably had like, you probably if you like pressed a button, like a wet bar would come up from the floor with a record player attached to it, probably. If we had
it was a bachelor lounge for sure.
Yeah, if we had more time to look, you would have had one of those enormous like coffee table lighters that's like the size of like a bowling ball that you have to like press to light a cigarette with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, would have had it all. There's probably like a heart-shaped bed in the corner that rotates.
Yeah. I would not be shocked. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, Mutant Drill comes back and he kidnaps the daughter. They get her out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And they broadcast to the professor that this has happened, and he's like, you have to meet us by yourself, which he agrees to. But the way they transport him, just by boat, by modern boat, and like the shot, I love the shot. It's him sitting between Mutant Drill and one of the skeleton guys.
Yeah.
The skeleton guy, he's like has his arm resting. He's really casual, and the professor's like looking like what? They probably acted like, what the hell why did I agree to this movie?
What is happening?
Yeah, it was awesome. There was like more skeleton ghosts in the boat. It's a regular boat. Why would they have a regular boat? They can transport people by pressing a button in their like underground doom cave. Why not just bring them in that way?
They wanted to be nice and give them a little tour of the lagoon before they
guess so. It looks like the boat almost like runs aground too when they have to pull in it. It gets really shallow.
Well, listen, they've been frozen for 10 million years.
And did you notice one of the skeleton ghosts helps the professor off? He puts out a hand.
I didn't, but
yes, he did. So weird and so great.
Well, this is when they're marched off into the dragon head.
Yeah, I mean I like that. That was supposed to be. I assume that's supposed to be the same mountaintop we see when the dragon head's revealed.
Yeah. It's awesome
because there was like other like just skull shapes and like bones sticking out and stuff. Oh yeah. So again, cool. I'm doing the kissing the fingertips.
We're gonna see a lot of the set now.
Oh yes. Well, and also we didn't really talk about the underground lair. That has some like fountain features. There was like a snake with water coming out of its mouth, I think. A little bridge.
They decided with some water features.
Yeah, some water features, yeah. What I like about this,
no one would go nice here.
Yeah,
some water
features. Only the best. I think I like the logo. I think it was supposed to be a dragon. It looked like a bat. It was like on the front of I'm gonna call it a desk because I don't know what else to call it. Her altar.
Yeah,
it looked like a desk.
Yeah,
so that was pretty cool too. And it seems strange. She's so the professor comes. He's like, "Where's my daughter?" And so Mei is there, and they hug. And so the Ezelbub is for some reason kills Zooming. He's just like, check this out. And it looked weird. Like they clearly used like a string to carry him over. I think they did a good job covering it with animation, but it looked pretty good considering this was 1975 and the effects they were doing in this movie.
Yeah.
Drop him into like the trap door that goes to lava. And like
why not?
Yeah, sure. I got they got what they needed out of him, so I guess he's useless now. But like that's gonna happen to your daughter if you don't help. And he's just like, no. And he's like, okay, we'll just freeze you both instead in this other room.
Well, she wants him to make an Inframan, like for her.
For her, yeah. You won't do it.
And he's like, no. So so they're frozen.
Yeah. That was nice. Like it was like the nice secret room. Very spacious.
Yeah, they're not. Listen, they're not monsters. They freeze you in comfort.
Yeah. Well, they're not monsters. They are mutants. Even though most of them have monster in their name.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we move on to Rayma again. I think he goes off on his own because no one's supposed to follow, but he drives up on his own to the mountaintop. This is like the big climactic fight scene.
Yeah.
I think I may make sure I don't miss any of my notes I had
fight
here.
Scene is very similar to the last big fight scene. It's a lot. But skeleton warriors.
Still very fun. I think this is. Was this what they first used the exploding spears? I don't think they used them previously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's funny if one gets thrown near them, they fall over and their chests explode.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
didn't make any sense, but it was awesome to watch.
Oh yeah.
So this is where very much of this movie. I mean, most of it makes very little sense.
You don't have to. It's like the best kind of eye candy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. So this is where I was really questioning why he decided to wait so long before turning into Inframan, because he's fighting multiple mutants. He's fighting Mutant Drill again, and this is where you get who's the mustachioed one, Fire Dragon, who can shoot fire. He's trying to find them both, and he's not really having much success until he turns into Inframan.
Yeah, I think he forgets.
Yeah, then you have the rest of I'm going to call it Science Force comes to join the fight.
Yeah.
Because it's just those two mutants and a bunch of the skeleton guys.
When they drive in, they're on their motorcycles.
Yeah.
And, they drive in, they don't stop, so they're just getting slapped. They're just getting slapped off their motorcycles, left and right.
Right yeah.
What do you do?
Big failed entrance.
Why would you drive into them? Makes no sense.
Very enthusiastic about their jobs.
There's a whole lot of martial arts going on now, though.
There is, yeah. I know, because like you mentioned too, it's the kind where everyone else kind of waits in the circle.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep it in motion. Let's look busy in the background until it's their turn to get their ass kicked.
A lot of quick edits.
A
lot of close-ups, shots of feet missing things.
They would do the repeat, especially if there was flips, it would be 3 shots.
Yeah.
Of someone back flipping.
Yeah.
They did some. They would do the occasional super zoom in on something too for a reaction.
It's a fine fight scene.
Yeah. So I think in this one, this is where the special kick, missile kick, comes into play.
That's once he's become
Fire Dragon,
Super Inframan again.
He's the first to get that.
Yeah,
that does him in.
It's just a close up of his feet.
Oh yeah, shooting sparks. Yeah. And then does Mutant Drill get that too? I think he does, right?
I was trying to remember how Mutant Drill.
I believe he also gets that, and he kind of turns into a pile of mush.
Yeah.
I think all the mutants pretty much do.
Yeah.
So then Inframan goes inside because now the science force can take care of the lackeys outside.
Yeah.
And we have on the inside now, Inframan, the fight continues. So he's got to fight off more ghost soldiers or skeleton ghosts, excuse me, as well as Witch Eye. She's in there. She's trying to use giant weapons, but she keeps running over and like punching over, so she can't use them anymore. It's funny. At one point, she's firing the brainwashing thing at him, and everyone like ducks out of the way. Doesn't matter who it is, good or bad. Everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
I didn't notice.
Don't get hit by that. But he's smart enough to destroy the technology in there, so she can't. But she seems very accomplished at fighting him with just a sword, too.
Yeah.
Until she gets her hands cut off, which made me laugh. It would have been fun if she yelled "my eyes" because her hands had eyes.
Oh, little callback.
Yep. But then she gets kicked into the lava pit. I think we forgot to mention too. At some point during this, Inframan is caught in some kind of ray, and he's dropped in to the fire pit before the chaos starts inside.
Yeah.
But he's able to hold on and get himself out. Yeah. I think he would have survived anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't feel too stressed about it.
Yeah, so he defeats everyone in this room, and he uses his X-ray vision, and he sees that the professor and her daughter are frozen in this other room, and he jumps through. It's like paper, by the way, that he jumps through. It's not a wall; it's just paper.
Yeah.
Like like the kind you have like art class giant pieces of paper.
Yeah.
And
cool.
It did look cool, yeah. And this is where he has the final fight. More skeleton ghosts. And the demon princess herself. So she's fighting regular, but she also turns into the dragon type thing.
Yeah, I didn't really understand exactly what was happening here. I mean, I didn't understand a lot of movie, obviously, but
we can't forget the twins are here too. The Iron he's fighting them, which I liked about them. They did seem tougher because they had like springy things that were coming out and going back. One of them, he like hits in the chest, he falls over, bounces back up, hits in the chest, falls over, bounces like 4 times in a row. He kept just bouncing back up like he was made of rubber.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
I don't think it was meant to be funny. I was laughing about it though. It just seemed really strange. So he's at one point too, like one of them, I think shoots, I don't know if it's just their head, and he like throws it over like a pipe, and he's like stuck there because he can't get the spring back over.
Yeah.
Because they end up seeming pretty tough to beat until he figures out he can grab their springs and like tie them like slinky so they won't work anymore.
Right.
And I think he just does like something like pretty regular that causes them to turn red and disappear in the end.
Yeah, I didn't really understand how this one kind of ended.
Yeah. I mean, he also got frozen somewhere along the lines here too. Like he like walked over to a cave entrance, and there's like a cold blast of air came out, and like, haha, gotcha.
Yeah. Right.
And he uses his rib bullets to heat himself up. It was a lot. But the thing I laughed about the hardest in this movie is when he's fighting the now dragon one-on-one, and he's using the like the crescent lasers shooting from his hand, decapitates her, head grows back, and it's like 5 times. He keeps trying. There's just a pile of heads on the ground.
It's kind of awesome.
It is awesome. The head just keeps growing back, and he won't stop.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And then he must have used one of the other aforementioned weapons, which maybe I thought he didn't use to finally defeat her, because she just turns into like a rainbow and disappears, right?
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Because she seemed like pretty hard to beat. Like you couldn't decapitate her,
right?
We know that much.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what happened there.
I mean, what matters is that he won. He saved the day.
Yeah.
And so he melts the ice, freezes the professor and Mei, and it looked like they were genuinely in danger while leaving the exploding cave. There was a lot of stuff happening around that probably shouldn't have been happening. It should have had stunt doubles.
Yeah.
They looked genuinely afraid for their lives.
That's fair.
Kind of a bummer though, because they destroyed the sets.
That were so awesome. I know, but listen, I don't know if I'd want to see these sets in something else. They were perfect for this.
I want to see the sets in person. That's what I'm talking about.
You want to go to like a Super Inframan world?
Yes, yeah. Wouldn't you imagine the rides?
That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh, they have like a boat ride where you sit next to Newton Drill. Yes,
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you just ride dirt bikes around like skeleton-shaped mountains. Do that.
I would be into it.
Call up China. Get him going on that. You have China's phone number, right?
Yeah, I'll get right on
it. It's in your phone book.
Yeah,
written down. But yeah, so that's it, right? It's happy ending.
Yeah,
yeah. That they'll actually when they're all getting away on the boat, all the surviving good guys, the boat that belonged to a 10 million-year-old underground princess that turns into a dragon, and so I don't know why the other professor's other children were on the boat.
At celebration,
but yeah, they were leaving the. I don't know, but what I was thinking was the youngest one's like, "Are there any more monsters?" And then so someone's like, "No, Inframan just defeated them all." And then it cuts to him like just like smiling, like because he saved the day. I would have preferred if he smiled and then he just kicked the little girl in the face and she went off the boat.
Oh, all right.
My version.
He's the real monster the whole time.
That's what he yells at the very. I'm the real monster the whole time.
Kills them all.
Yeah, that's right.
But
that's it.
Well,
that was
this movie's non-stop.
Which
it's like even when there's dialogue, it's exhausting. Like
it is.
Whole movie
because
so much.
The people who are saying it are either like dressed like crazy or wearing crazy costumes.
Yeah.
Like monster, like full body costumes.
Oh, there's always something to look at.
Oh yeah. If there's because even like there was
super colorful and
like when the professor's brought down to the lair to get and is threatened with his daughter's life. In the background, the dragon one, he's literally standing in the background. He's just constantly like he can't stay still. He's just moving in the background and he's out of focus and he won't stop moving. And that's what I was watching.
He's like an old video game character, when they couldn't not move.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I couldn't focus on the dialogue. I had to read in the subtitles because I was watching them move around in the background.
No, I know that some of the design, especially the costume design, was by the people that did Kamen Rider.
Okay.
I don't think it's the same director or anything, but have you ever seen any of the Kamen Riders?
I haven't. Is it the same vibes?
You would enjoy Kamen Rider.
Should I? Was that a movie or a TV series?
Both.
How do you spell that?
Kamen. It's an early 70s TV show, and then they did a bunch of movies. I mean, like a bunch. Like they did like 60 movies
in the 70s or early 80s.
Oh, they're still making them. There's like one this year.
But did they start them then?
Yes.
As in, like we could choose one.
Oh, there's a bunch. Possibly? Yeah, 1971 is Go-Go Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider 8 Riders versus the Galaxy King. There's like it's like movie versions of episodes and stuff. Birth of the 10th, Kamen Riders all together. There's like a whole bunch of crazy shit. It's interesting. Yeah. Same like ridiculous costume and stuff with like the bug ears and like the antenna.
Oh no, I'm looking at the picture. Yeah, it looks like a giant, like an insect man.
Yeah. It's that's a statue. But yeah, there's a
I don't care.
I got into Kamen Rider in the like late 90s. A friend of mine owned a video store and he used to have bootlegs of like a bunch of the movies.
Yeah.
So I watched like a bunch of them with like no context like whatsoever. They're so strange, but they were really fun.
Well, I will probably choose one at some point.
Yeah, or flip out.
I will choose one at some point.
You can check out some episodes of the show probably too on YouTube, I'm sure.
I will choose one at some point.
All right, settle down. Yeah, so this was something for sure. You can see it for free, by the way. I know it's hard to find the DVD or Blu-ray anymore, And you can't really find the dub one. There's an English dub on archive.org though.
How's the quality of it?
Excellent. It's like an HD. It's an HD English dub off of a Hong Kong Blu-ray.
Okay.
So archive.org this baby if you want to see it.
I might do that. If I can watch it with the dub so I don't have to worry about reading subtitles.
Yeah. Barrow, you want to rate this thing? You want to rate it?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you're gonna be surprised by this. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna go 8.5.
All right. I'm not surprised at all. I knew you'd love this.
My highest rating of the season, if I'm not mistaken. This is my favorite movie of the season, and that's not to discount some of the other stuff we've watched, but this, I think, just did it for me. It was very, very fun. There's like nothing to dislike about this movie. Things I would scratch my head and wonder about, but then just laugh because it's all so great.
You can't think too much about it. I mean,
no,
you can't. This is not a movie of logic.
It is not, but it is totally awesome. I'm our friend Mike Spada, who guested on a couple of other shows this season. We're hoping he would have been on, but he's on vacation, so he never watches movies. He says, "Oh, I'll watch that," and he never does. But I think he actually might watch this one based on like what we've sent him through texts to see it. So I hope he does because I think he would really like it. Because he was a Power Rangers fan. He's a bit younger than us. Yeah. So this has those weird vibes too for that.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. Right. Everything, the sets, the costumes, just like everyone was so serious about they took their part so seriously.
The dialogue's so like straight. Yeah.
And the fights they weren't like mind blowing, but again, the fact that they're doing this dressed the way they are, and these like kind of like really large set pieces fights. I know it was really great, just highly enjoyable.
Nice.
That's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It's just fast, super fast paced. There's dialogue, and even the dialogue scenes, you're not bored because the dialogue is ridiculous, and just the whole plot's ridiculous. Like all of it's ridiculous. Nothing in this movie isn't silly.
They pack a lot in an hour and a half.
They do. I love the costumes are fantastic. The sets are fantastic. It's just super colorful.
The professor's wigs.
Yeah, the professors, even dumb shit like that they get around a motorcycle. I just love that. So I'm gonna give this an 8.
All right.
Highly recommended. Super fun movie.
Yeah, go find it and watch it if you listen to this and hadn't watched it yet.
Well, yeah. But if you haven't watched it for a while, like I said, it is at archive.org. So I know there is some Blu-rays and DVDs around, but I don't think anything's been in print for quite a while. So,
yay!
Yeah.
Well,
that's the end of the first season.
Yeah. Do you want to remind people again?
If you want a shirt?
Yeah.
All right.
In case they tuned in late.
Oh, yes. If you're just now listening, if you want a chance to win a free Terrible Delights t-shirt, just go ahead to the Instagram post for this episode and leave a party emoji, or alternatively, per bill, you can also write the word fart.
That's right.
Yep.
You're clearing your name on that one, putting that one all on me.
And I will. I'll contact you on Instagram.
Yay.
Huzzah.
All right. So we got to come back in probably September-ish.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be on for that long, but to take a little summery break.
Yeah.
And
back with another.
We'll give you guys a chance to, watch the movies.
Yeah. Take a breath. Step back.
Yeah.
Enjoy time with your families.
But we'll be back with another 25 episode season of ridiculous movies, and
I'm excited because I think during that span we will get to Christmas, so we can throw in like some holiday themed things, not just Christmas,
Black Christmas or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of options.
Yep.
All right then. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in. Seriously, if you are listening this far into it, we appreciate it, and rate us if you can. Tell your friends.
Tell your parents.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure your parents are listening. How dare you? Bad children. But yeah, no, spread the word if you enjoy the show at all. And we appreciate it.
Goodbye.
See ya.